Hi, I have a friend with me today because we are trying to be proactive in case the UPS guy drives by. Right, Oliver? You want to say hello? This is Oliver. I talk about him all the time because I'm crazy about him. He's my baby. Anyway, he'll probably sit here for a while and then run off, hopefully not bark like last time. So today I wanted to talk about something that I don't know, I was struggling with this week, and I thought if I struggle with it, I've learned that I'm usually not alone. And it's with Christmas and finding the Christmas spirit. And you know, it's supposed to be the happiest time of year, and I don't know, I found myself just feeling kind of blue. So this week I was driving in my car, and I was waiting for a podcast to load on my phone so I can listen to it in the car on the way home. It's kind of a thing that I do. Of course, I had technical difficulties. It wasn't loading. I was getting frustrated, so I just hit the button for the radio, and a Christmas music was on, and I thought to myself, ugh, Christmas music. And I went to push the button to change the channel, and it was Faith Hill, and she was singing, "Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I find you?" And I found myself listening and feeling kind of sad, thinking, you know what, that's a really good question. And then I started to think, I don't know, thinking about my dad, and I started to think of all the people I know this year that have lost family members, and that this will be the first Christmas without their family members, and the first Christmas is always the hardest, and I don't know, it doesn't get any better, it just gets different, I guess, but I was just thinking about that, and then I started to think about, I don't know, it just feels like all the precious Christmas memories are of the past, and that I was just going through the motions of Christmas and not really feeling it. So in true Healing Rain fashion, I decided to do a writing exercise, and that's what I did. So all right, I have to put him down so I can do this. So what I did was I came home and I decided to journal about it, and so here's what I did. It's going to be kind of corny, but it worked and it really changed everything. So I have to read to you what I wrote because I decided, hey, I've done this in the past, I can do it again. And so I basically asked my angels, and I wrote this: angels, what do you want me to know? Said a prayer, grabbed a pen, and then just let the words flow, because I feel that that's how sometimes they talk to us. And so I have to read to you what they said to me. So I wrote, angels, what do you want me to know? And here's what they said. Remember the old times as special petals on a flower. Each memory is wonderfully made, and you are to cherish them in your heart. It's important to realize God is a God of creation, and He is busy creating new and wonderful flowers always. Don't miss out on new Christmas flowers that will bloom this year because you are crying over fallen petals of the past. Fill your heart and mind with these special memories to rekindle the blessings and magic of times gone by. Memories are what keep the spirit alive. Memories keep the spirit alive of those we love, and memories keep the spirit alive of Christmas. Christmas is all about Jesus, and Jesus is all about love. Remember the past, and you'll find the spirit of Christmas today. It's important to know that the best memories are not behind. The best Christmas memories are still to come. Have faith in the creation of God, for the flowers are in full bloom. I mean, are you kidding? I read that and reread that and reread that and thought, where did those words come from? They didn't come from me. And then I realized I was holding on to this thought that the special moments were all in the past, and those magical moments of Christmas past are just the best is done. And that's not true. And God placed these memories on my mind, and it was just, I don't know, I had like this walk through history this past week, and I thought about all the times when I was little. You know, I have 3 sisters, and we walk out in the living room when Santa comes, and all the doll babies all lined up, and the doll houses all lined up. And I had all these memories, and then I thought of a memory I haven't thought about in years, and I know it was God placing this on my heart to help me find Christmas this year. And it was many years ago, and Mom and Dad had just moved into their new house about the summer before this Christmas, and it was my first Christmas back home in a couple years. I hadn't been home for a couple years, and it was magical. It had snowed, this beautiful house that they live in is on 5 acres with a pond and evergreen trees all around, and the ice was frozen and it was solid ice, and Dad had cleared the ice with his snow blower thing and in his Elmer Fudd hat. It was just so fun. Mom pulled out this old box of ice skates, and so there was enough for all of us, and my nieces and nephews, they were just little guys that back then, and we went ice skating together. It was dark out and the Christmas lights, were all lit up around, and when we were done, we sat around the fireplace inside the house and drank hot chocolate. And I remember sitting there and I remember thinking, I will remember this moment for the rest of my life. This is perfect. This is pure. This is love. This is what Christmas is all about. And this week I remembered that moment, and I remembered that time, and I realized, the best isn't just in the past. The past is beautiful, but God is the God of creation, and He's creating more, and the best is yet to come. And I think that's a good message, and that's the message I want to pass on for Christmas to those who have lost loved ones, who are just not feeling it this year, that Christmas is alive and the best isn't in the past. The best is yet to come. So thank you for listening. I blogged about this, and I'm going to reread this probably 5 more times before Christmas, of the message of my angels. And I hope that there's someone out there that this helps, because I have a feeling that there's someone that needs to hear this. So God bless you, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.